Libra. There's a secret the universe is whispering, meant only for you. Something about who you truly are. Something you haven't fully touched yet. It's not something you can plan, control, or calculate in advance. It's sudden, natural, and powerful enough to leave you speechless this weekend. Don't rush to make any plans, because what's coming will change the way you see yourself. All along, you've always felt there's a special energy within you, a natural sense of balance, harmony, and an innate ability to make everyone around you feel seen and heard. But somewhere along this journey you began to doubt. You tried to prove you were more decisive, more confident, more worthy of being admired. And that's when your true light began to fade. But Libra, you never lost that charm. The universe has only been waiting for the right moment to remind you. You don't need to try to be anyone else. You only need to return to your pure essence. And this weekend, something unexpected will appear to guide you back to where you truly belong. If these words resonate with you, leave a short comment. I'm ready for something unexpected. So the universe knows you're ready. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss the next messages sent just for you. So sit down, prepare yourself a warm cup of tea or coffee, and join me on this journey to uncover the secret the universe has already set aside for Libra. Part 1. Awakening Libra's hidden power. Libra. There's a truth about you that not everyone knows. From the very moment you took your first breath, when the sun passed through Libra, the universe placed within you an invaluable gift, a profound sense of balance, and the power to connect through your presence and words. People call you the child of Venus, the planet of beauty, harmony, and relationships. That means within you flows a special stream of energy. You don't just speak to converse. You speak to heal, to connect, to restore harmony in the hearts of others. Since childhood, you've had the ability to observe the world around you with a keen sense of justice and fairness. While others take time to decide, for you, it feels as if the answers already exist within you. You can sense the undercurrents of emotions, feel the energy of situations, and intuitively understand what others need, all in just a few moments. And that's why, no matter where you go, you easily become the center of meaningful conversations, not because you try, but because the universe gave you that gift from the very beginning. But Libra, you also know this journey isn't always smooth. There are moments when your deep sensitivity becomes a burden. You feel too much, weigh both sides of every decision, and sometimes others misunderstand you as being indecisive, people-pleasing, or always seeking balance. Those words make you begin to doubt yourself. You wonder, am I truly special? Am I really important? Or just someone who blends into the background, never fully taking a stand? And then you begin to wear a mask. You try to present yourself as someone who's always calm, always composed, always in control. You strive to create the perfect image, hoping to please everyone around you. But that's when you fall into Libra's biggest trap. You start acting a role instead of living your truth. You become a Libra trying to fit in, instead of a Libra who naturally shines with harmony and grace. And that makes you feel increasingly distant from yourself. But Libra, remember this: you never lost that essence. It has never disappeared. It simply rests, waiting for the moment you're ready to return to your pure self. The universe has witnessed every moment when you grew tired of balancing the needs of others, in every time you tried to be the perfect version to make everyone happy. And the universe whispers, Libra, you don't need to force it. You were born to create beauty and peace. This weekend, An unexpected event will appear to awaken that energy again. It's not something you can prepare for or control. It's like a passing breeze, a random encounter, or a twist of fate yet strong enough to make you realize you have never been ordinary. When that moment comes, you will feel as if the entire universe stands beside you, reminding you, you don't need to try to be perfect. You already are the embodiment of peace and beauty, and that is the true hidden power of Libra, not in what you try to display, but in your natural essence, your grace, and your innate ability to harmonize. When you take off the mask, when you stop trying to please everyone, you'll see that people naturally come to you. They come to talk, to share, to find solace in the energy that only Libra carries. Remember this: you are the universe's bridge, the mediator among souls, bringing peace and understanding to all you meet. And if someone ever made you believe you weren't enough, trust me, they only saw a small part of you. But you, Libra, you are the vast sky. This weekend, when that unexpected event comes, you will realize you were never forgotten. You were simply being kept by the universe for a more important moment, and that moment is now. If these words touch your heart, leave a short comment. I'm ready to awaken my true power, to affirm that you are ready for this awakening. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss the cosmic messages meant just for you. Think of this as an invitation to sit down together, sip a warm cup of tea or coffee, and prepare to step into the journey you've been waiting for all along, Libra. Part 2. The unexpected arrival. The universe's design. Libra. Lately, have you felt a restlessness in your heart that you can't quite name, as if an invisible breeze is sweeping through your chest, making your heart race faster than usual? At times, you sit still, but your mind spins with countless thoughts, like an endless river flowing into you. Many people would call it anxiety, a sign of an overwhelmed mind. But for you, Libra, this isn't worry, this is a signal, a reminder from the universe that something is approaching, something you cannot control, cannot plan for, and cannot delay. Libra, you are the child of Venus, the planet of beauty, harmony, and relationships. That's why you are used to creating balance, seeking fairness, and understanding others with a deep, intuitive sense. But this time is different. The universe whispers, don't make plans, for every plan will be altered. What's coming to you requires no preparation and cannot be prepared for. It comes to awaken you, to bring you back to yourself. You may feel the paradox. Libra is known for weighing options, seeking peace, and bringing balance to any situation. You've always trusted that in any circumstance, you can handle it with your wisdom and understanding. But what's approaching is not a puzzle to solve. It doesn't need quick thinking. It doesn't need strategy. And it doesn't need you to write the script. It needs you to let go. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the need to know everything in advance. And stop holding everything in your hands. This weekend, an unexpected event will happen. It may be a conversation, a message, or a seemingly ordinary moment that suddenly opens up a new chapter for you. And in that moment, you won't have time to prepare. You won't have time to think, what should I say? How should I act? You'll only be able to be yourself, natural, authentic, without pretending, without following a script. And in that very moment, you will realize your true power, the power of pure presence. Do you remember the times you laughed freely, spoke effortlessly, without worrying about what others might think? Those moments when you allowed yourself to engage in a conversation, forgetting you needed to impress. In those moments, you felt light, free, and that was when you were the most magnetic. This weekend, the universe will bring you back to that state. But this time, it won't be fleeting. This will be the turning point for you to understand. You don't need to try to shine, because you already are the light. You may be surprised. You may feel confused. Why is this happening to me? Why now? But remember, Libra, the universe never makes mistakes. It chooses the time you need most. It chooses the moment when you are ready to truly see yourself. The more you try to arrange things, the more you resist the flow. That's why you must relax. Don't worry about where to go or what to do this weekend. Any plan you make will only cause you to miss the miracle that has already been prepared for you. Consider the vibrations you're feeling, the faster heartbeat, the restless mind, not as insecurity, but as the universe knocking at the door of a new chapter, a door leading you to the truth that your greatest magnetism doesn't lie in what you prepare, but in who you are when you're unprepared. Libra, this weekend, let everything unfold. Step forward without a script. Allow yourself to be present, to experience, and to live authentically. You'll see that it's precisely when you do nothing that you achieve more than ever before. The universe has already made the plan for you, and that plan is more beautiful than anything you could imagine. If you truly feel these vibrations, if your heart stirs as you hear these words, know that this is no coincidence. This is confirmation. So Libra, I want you to do something small but powerful right now. Leave a comment saying, I can feel the unexpected energy, to affirm that you are connecting with the universe's energy. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that at every step, messages will accompany you, reminding you that you've never been alone. Part 3. Shine versus radiate. When Libra stops trying. Libra, pause for a moment and reflect. How many times in your life have you felt the need to try so hard to impress others? You carefully chose your words, carefully adjusted your smile, and tailored your behavior just to ensure people would find you interesting. You thought that if you weren't polished enough, you'd be overlooked. If you weren't graceful enough, you wouldn't be respected. And so, you began to shine, trying to stand out, trying to draw attention, trying to prove you were worthy. But Libra, have you noticed that the more you try, the more exhausted you become? The light you create when you try to shine is like a spotlight, bright but fleeting, dazzling but lacking warmth. People may notice you for a moment, but when the light fades, they quickly forget. And then you feel empty, asking yourself, did I do something wrong? Why do I have to try so hard and still feel like it's not enough? The truth is, Libra, you never needed to shine to prove your worth. The universe didn't create you to be a stage light. The universe created you to radiate, to spread light naturally, steadily, without effort, without display. Radiate means that when you simply are yourself, authentic, natural, uncalculated, you already captivate others. Imagine this. Shine is when you have to constantly flick the switch to glow, but radiate is when you are the moon itself, effortlessly spreading light in the quietest, most subtle way. Shine is acting. Radiate is being. Shine makes you worry about what others think. Radiate makes you free, because you don't need to try at all. And for Libra, the Zodiac ruled by Venus, the planet of love and beauty, this is truer than ever. Libra, you were born with the gift of connection. But when you use that gift, to try to impress, it becomes a performance. It loses its sincerity. Yet when you speak from the heart, when you share what you truly feel, your words become poetry. People hear you not just with their ears, but with their souls. They are touched by you in ways they can't explain. Do you remember the times you simply shared a thought, a simple word, and it resonated deeply with someone? Or when you were just being yourself, and your presence brought peace to someone else's heart? That is radiate, your natural grace flowing outward. And it is far more powerful than anything you can create when you try to shine. The universe wants you to understand this. Libra's true charm doesn't lie in the perfection you try to display, but in the authenticity you dare to reveal. You don't need to prepare the perfect speech. You don't need to be the most polished person in the room, because it is exactly when you stop trying, when you dare to be yourself, gentle, genuine, and sometimes even a little messy, that you become the most magnetic. Shine drains you. Radiate sets you free. Shine makes you act. Radiate allows you to breathe and live authentically. And Libra, this weekend, the universe will place you in an unexpected situation where you won't have time to prepare, where you won't have time to think about how to shine. You will be forced to radiate, to let your natural light pour out. And in that moment, you will realize you never needed to try to be loved. Libra, remember this. You don't need to be a fleeting star in the sky. You are the steady moon, calm, luminous, and impossible to ignore. When you live authentically, you don't just capture attention, you touch souls. And that magnetism, once awakened, will stay with you forever. If you've ever felt misunderstood, as if you had to stretch yourself just to be recognized, share your story in the comments. I want to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, so the universe can continue sending you deeper messages made just for Libra. Part 4. Detailing by Libra birth groups. Libra, not all of you will experience the same kind of event this weekend, because every Libra soul carries its own rhythm, depending on the period you were born. And that's why the surprise the universe sends also has its own unique flavor, as if tailor-made for each group. Listen closely, because you'll find yourself in these words. Libra born September 23, October 2. You are the first Libras carrying the purest, most innocent energy of this sign. In you, natural charm combined with a love for beauty creates a radiant presence. You are graceful, approachable, and often easily make a good impression at first meetings. But because you always want to make sure everyone feels at ease, sometimes you forget that your innate balance and calmness are what truly make people remember you. This weekend, a surprise will come in the form of recognition, a message, or words you never expected. It could be an old friend suddenly saying, "I've never forgotten how you made me feel heard." It could be a colleague, an acquaintance, or even a stranger telling you that your ability to bring peace and clarity helped them more than you know. In that moment, you'll realize that even though you sometimes feel overlooked, the truth is, you've left a deeper mark than you ever imagined. And the universe wants you to remember, you don't have to do anything at all. Your natural presence is already enough to touch hearts. Libra born October 3, October 12. You are the mid-group Libras, those who often carry a strong mix of intellect and creativity. This group is usually known for your quick thinking, the ability to see both sides of any situation, and your talent for making others feel understood. But sometimes, You easily fall into the trap of distraction, trying to maintain harmony in too many places at once, and in the end, not fully committing to any one path. This weekend, the surprise for you will come as a creative opportunity or a special challenge that requires your intellect. It could be a project, an invitation, or an idea that appears out of nowhere, making you feel as if it were designed just for you. You'll see the magical connection, all the knowledge and experiences you've been gathering, suddenly linked together, forming the perfect foundation for you to step into that opportunity. This is not just a surprise event, but a reminder from the universe. Trust your natural creativity. Let your mind soar instead of being confined. Libra born Oktober 13, Oktober 22. You are the late Libra's souls that have gone through more emotional layers, carrying depth and sometimes inner contradictions. You crave peace and love, but also yearn for the freedom to explore your true self. Sometimes you wonder, is there anyone who truly understands the many layers of who you are? Is there anyone patient enough to walk with you through all your emotional ups and downs? This weekend, the surprise will come as a spiritual bond, a special, emotional connection. It might be a deep conversation with someone you never expected would understand you. It might be a moment that makes you realize true love and empathy still exist. That moment will rekindle the faith that had cooled in you, reminding you that you are not alone. There are people who see all sides of you and still choose to stay. The universe is sending you this connection to show you that real love doesn't ask you to pretend or force yourself. It only asks you to be your authentic self. Libra, do you see? Each birth group carries its own gift from the universe. For the first group, it's unasked for recognition. For the middle group, it's an unexpected creative opportunity. For the last group, it's a profound emotional connection. But they all share the same message. You don't need to prove yourself. You only need to be present and live authentically. And the universe will bring what matches your energy. So Libra, which group do you belong to among these three birth ranges? Leave a comment below to let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, so each week you can receive personalized messages made just for Libra. Part 5. Rebirth. The beginning of a new chapter for Libra. Libra, what's coming to you this weekend is not just a random event. It's like a fated door opening, marking the end of an old phase and the beginning of a new chapter in your life. The universe is whispering to you, it's time to live authentically, no longer seeking external validation, no longer straining to prove your worth. You see, from the moment you were born, when the sun passed through Libra, Venus's energy imprinted itself deeply into your soul. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and connection, granted you the ability to see the world through the lens of harmony and fairness. But at the same time, this planet made you sensitive to the needs of others, sometimes losing yourself in your desire to create balance. And that is why at times you've felt the need to shine, to make others see how kind, graceful, and capable you are. But Libra, you've forgotten one thing. The universe did not choose you to be a blinding spotlight that fades quickly. The universe chose you to radiate steady, natural, effortless. And the surprise arriving this weekend is the reminder that you never needed to chase recognition, because your light has always been there. Imagine this. All this time, you've been like a beautiful garden wanting to share your beauty, yet also fearing to be seen too much, craving love, yet holding back. You've lived in Libra's duality, but this weekend, when the unexpected event arrives, you will no longer need to hide or hesitate. You will be united, becoming a whole Libra, loving yet authentic, peaceful yet passionate, gentle yet strong. The universe is bringing you to a meeting with your true self. This meeting is unlike any encounter you've ever had. It doesn't come from the outside, but from within. You will suddenly realize that what you've been searching for, love, recognition, appreciation, has always been inside you. And once you realize this, you'll no longer need to chase anyone's gaze. You'll walk with the inner knowing, I have always been enough. This will open an entirely new chapter of your life. When you stop trying to impress and begin to live authentically, you'll see new doors open effortlessly. You'll meet people who come to you for who you truly are, not for the image you tried to create. You'll seize opportunities aligned with your soul, not the ones you had to force yourself into. You'll feel more deeply connected with the universe than ever before, as if every step, every conversation, every coincidence is a message whispering, you are on the right path. Libra, you are an air sign representing movement, intellect, and connection. And like the wind, you cannot be confined. This new chapter will teach you how to flow freely, how to spread your energy naturally without being limited by others' expectations. You will stop trying to shine with perfection, and instead, you'll begin to radiate with sincerity. And it's in that moment that you will become so magnetic, no one can ignore you. The universe has arranged for this unexpected event to arrive at the perfect time. It's like a spiritual reset, washing away the masks, doubts, and fears that have weighed you down. After this weekend, you will no longer be the old Libra weary from seeking approval. You will become the new Libra, free, radiant, and naturally spreading your unique light. See this not just as an event, but as a rebirth ritual, an initiation the universe has been preparing for a long time, waiting only for you to be ready. And when you step through that door, you will understand. You were never forgotten, never overlooked. You were simply being held back for this sacred moment, the moment you meet your truest self again. So Libra, if you feel a resonance as you hear these words, know this is not coincidence. This is confirmation that you are ready. Leave a symbol in the comments to mark that you've chosen to step into this new chapter of your life. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue walking this journey, because this is only the beginning. The universe still holds many wonders waiting to be revealed to you. Dear Libra, after walking through this journey together, have you realized something? The surprise the universe is preparing for you is not just a fleeting weekend event, but a powerful reminder. Return to your true self. When you stop trying to impress, you begin to radiate naturally. When you no longer seek validation from others, you will find peace and strength within. And it is then that every door of opportunity, love, and connection will open for you. The lesson you can apply right now in your life is this: trust your intuition and allow yourself to live authentically. Whether in work, love, or relationships, you don't need to chase expectations. As long as you dare to show up as your true self, you will see life respond with things you once thought were out of reach. Never forget, Libra is the bridge of the universe, the voice of connection. Every time you open your heart, share, and listen, you are not only spreading your own energy but also inspiring those around you. That is the greatest value you bring to this world. So, if you truly feel these messages resonate with you, leave a comment. I'm ready to live authentically, and embrace the universe's surprise to affirm your belief. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so that other Libras may also receive the same light and guidance as you. Remember, this weekend's appointment is the meeting between you and your true self. And when you dare to step into it, the whole universe will walk alongside you. Thank you for listening until the end. I believe that what you received today will continue to echo in your soul for many days to come. I'll see you in the next videos, where the universe will continue to send you its special messages. You are Libra. You are enough. You have always been the light. See you soon.